are so happy to have you here to help us celebrate the opening of the Confucius Institute at UNC Charlotte. And judging by that wonderful performance, we're in for a treat for the rest of the evening. We had the pleasure of hosting those great dancers at Bissell House last night for a reception, and you may have noticed they're all on the slim side, but I can confirm those young women know how to eat. Welcome to our visitors from China, and welcome to all of you from the Charlotte community, especially from the local Chinese community and from the public and private schools that will benefit from what the Confucius Institute will have to offer. And we appreciate all of you being here tonight to celebrate this event with us. Our campus currently hosts more than 200 students and many faculty members and visiting scholars from China. We have an active Chinese Students and Scholars Association, and we offer language and culture courses as well. We're excited that with the launch of the Confucius Institute, our level of engagement will only grow. Our campus community has a deep commitment to the ongoing internationalization of UNC Charlotte and the greater Charlotte community, and we strongly believe that hosting the Confucius Institute will strengthen our offerings and increase access and opportunities for our many stakeholders. I would now like to invite Dr. Guodong Zhu, Director of Foreign Affairs for Shaanxi University, to share a few remarks on behalf of his wonderful institution. Dr. Yu.
Thank you, Chancellor. I will read you two congratulation letters. One's from Hanban, our Confucius Institute headquarters in Beijing. On the occasion of the inauguration ceremony of the Confucius Institute at the University of North Carolina and Charlotte, the Confucius Institute headquarters, or Hanban, would like to convey our warmest congratulations, as well as to express our sincerest gratitude to all those who have contributed to the establishment of the Confucius Institute and the friendship between China and the United States. In recent years, the people-to-people exchange and economic and trade cooperation between China and North Carolina have been flourishing. The University of North Carolina at Charlotte enjoys a high reputation in the United States. It has been committed to the international education as well as to the cultivating of excellent students with global vision. Shaanxi University is a prestigious research university with a long history. We hope through the joint efforts of these two universities and by making full use of the location advantage of Charlotte as a financial center, the Confucius Institute will become an important platform for teachers, students, and general public of North Carolina to learn about the Chinese language and China, contribute to promoting the exchange of education, culture, economy, and trade, as well as the mutual understanding and friendship between the peoples of China and the United States. We sincerely wish the Confucius Institute and UNC Charlotte a great success. And here is the second congratulation letters from Mr. Shi Shuai, the General Party Secretary of Shaanxi University. Respected Chancellor Dubois and colleagues and students at the UNC Charlotte, on behalf of Shaanxi University, I would like to extend my sincerest and warmest congratulations on the opening ceremony of the Confucius Institute at UNC Charlotte. We are very happy and proud to have UNC Charlotte, an esteemed higher education institution, as our partner university. Personally, I have witnessed the whole process and the joint efforts paid both by UNC Charlotte and Shaanxi University. We deeply appreciate and admire your devotion and persistence. Confucius Institute is a bridge to deep mutual understanding between the Chinese people and the world. I sincerely hope that through the Confucius Institute at UNC Charlotte, the cooperation between our two universities can be strengthened and expanded. Shaanxi University will give its full support for the Confucius Institute at UNC Charlotte and other collaborations between us. It is a great pity that I'm not able to present myself at the opening ceremony due to prior commitments and obligations. However, I will definitely visit your esteemed university in the near future. I firmly believe that with our joint efforts, our Confucius Institute at UNC Charlotte is sure to be a success and a model of education and culture, cooperation and exchange. Last but not least, I wish the Confucius Institute and UNC Charlotte All the best. Thank you. Now, I would like to take great honor to invite Chancellor to unveil this plaque of CI and UNC Charlotte.
I too want to thank all of you for joining us tonight to participate in our celebration. My name is Nancy Gutierrez, and I'm proud to serve as Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences here at UNC Charlotte. I was fortunate to be able to join Provost Joan Lorden and others on the trip to China in December, where Provost Lorden signed our agreement with Hanban, an affiliate of the Chinese Ministry of Education, to establish this Confucius Institute. The institute takes its name from the ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius, who lived more than 2,500 years ago. His teachings focused on justice and morality. China began establishing the Confucius Institutes in 2004 to offer Chinese language instruction and to promote cultural exchange. Currently, there are over 500 institutes worldwide and more than 100 in the United States alone. In the Carolinas, North Carolina State University and the University of South Carolina also host Confucius Institutes. And I was pleased to welcome my colleagues from North Carolina State to our campus and to this celebration just a few minutes ago, and I hope that, that you are able to meet and meet with them afterwards at the reception. UNC Charlotte began exploring the possibility of developing a partnership with Shanxi University and hosting an institute over a year ago in November 2015. In consultation with key partners, both on campus and in the community, we determined there was indeed a demand and overwhelming support for a UNC Charlotte Confucius Institute, and that led up to our trip in December to Kunming, where the agreement was signed. We look forward to hosting our Confucius Institute in the Department of Languages and Culture Studies on the UNC Charlotte campus, where we will display this wonderful plaque, and to the cultural and language programming that will impact not only our students, faculty, and staff, but also our local school system and the greater Charlotte community. In addition to the many benefits the Institute will bring to UNC Charlotte, we also look forward to developing a special exchange partnership with Shanxi University, which is a comprehensive university of arts and sciences located in Taiyuan, the capital city of Shanxi province in China. And you've seen some of the wonderful photos of their campus on the screen tonight. In fact, we signed that agreement, the official partnership agreement, this morning. UNC Charlotte enjoys a number of active exchange relationships with institutions in China, and we look forward to developing an equally dynamic and lasting relationship, a very special relationship with Shanxi. This will include student and faculty exchanges, as well as student and research opportunities. And now I would like to welcome two students from E.E. Waddell Language School from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. Elise Tucker is in the 7th grade, and Nia Strawn is in the 8th grade. They are going to tell us how instruction in a Mandarin immersion program like theirs is different from a regular classroom. Elise and Nia?
你好，尼亚，你还好吗？
你好，伊利，我很好。今天我能来这儿，真是太激动了。
我也是。让我们给大家讲讲如何用两门语言学习。
Hello, everyone. 欢迎 welcome. Don't worry, we're going to translate for you. My friend suggested we tell you all about learning in 2 languages.
My name is Elise, and I'm in 7th grade. We are Waddell Language Academy students. 我是伊利，我上7年级。
My name is Nia, and I'm in 8th grade. 我们来自瓦代尔国际语言学校。我叫尼亚，我上8年级。从5岁到现在，我们一直接受中文成绩式教学。
用两门语言学习有什么不同呢？ Learning in 2 languages means that the teacher is always thinking about curriculum, language, and culture. We have done this since we are 5.
For example, children learn through singing. In a regular kindergarten, just 1 language, we might sing, "The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round."
But in our Chinese immersion class, we sang, 好一朵美丽的茉莉花 好一朵美丽的茉莉花。
Or 恭喜恭喜恭喜你啊，恭喜恭喜恭喜你。
We learn to read and write in Chinese and English at the same time.
我们用中文和英文学习读写。
How many characters would you say we know by now?
我们学了将近2000个常用的汉字，可以阅读不同题材的中文和英文作品。
2,000 characters. Wow. We read all kinds of literature in both languages stories, informational texts, poems. Our goal is to be both bilingual and biliterate.
In an English class, students might learn to recite a classic poem like this one.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. In second grade science, we studied the phases of the moon in Chinese and learned a classic Chinese poem.
在2年级的时候，我们学了月相，也学一首有关月亮的诗。
It goes like this.
今夜思，床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。
Our immersion teachers set very high standards for us. If we get a 95% on a test, they say there's room for improvement. We work hard.
We understand that we need to be globally competitive. We know that there is no market, local or global, for bilingual people with poor skills.
我们去年去中国交换学习时，还住在中国人的家里。
We traveled to China last year and stayed with Chinese families. We confirmed that yes, we really do speak Chinese.
Today we celebrate our plans for the future.
今天我们为将来做计划。
There is a Chinese proverb.
中国有句古话：
If your plan is for 1 year, plant rice.
一年之计莫如树谷，
If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees.
10年之计莫如树木。
If your plan is for 100 years, educate children.
终身之计莫如树人。
谢谢你们给我们这个机会，向大家介绍双语学习。我们相信我们会有一个美好的明天。
Thank you for the opportunity to tell you about being language immersion students. Our future is bright.
亲曾经形容草原的景象，让他在天涯海角也从不能相忘。母亲总爱描绘那大河浩荡，奔流在蒙古高原，我遥远的家乡。如今终于见到这辽阔大地，站在芬芳的草原上，我泪落如雨。河水在传唱着祖先的祝福，好有漂泊的